Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Yay, we're almost through the week. All right, let's just jump in. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. It's gonna be a fast video. I know last night's was a really long one. Here is breakfast. For breakfast today, we are gonna have bacon and eggs. So I'm just gonna put some bacon in the oven. All right, I'm gonna bake this at 350 degrees. Takes about 20 minutes. All right, so here is breakfast. We're using last of the bread, toast, eggs, bacon, orange slices. And somebody asked, what is a good price on farm fresh eggs? Honestly, I cannot answer that. So if any of you down below know what farm fresh eggs are being sold for in your area, please let us know so that we can help her out. We sell ours for $3 a dozen. And I know that's way cheap. We are helping people out. We live in a poor community, and so we're just helping the people. And it also helps pay for our feed. So that's why we sell them so cheap. All right, I'll see you guys at lunch. Okay, I just got back. It is 2:45. We have Luke's teacher is gonna be here at 3:30. So I don't really have lunch to show you. Everybody just kind of ate whatever they wanted. And Luke is making pancakes again. Again, as his cooking. It's like his favorite thing to cook. So he will be making that. So we'll probably munch on some pancakes as well, which I don't have that to show you because I'm not showing the children and it's during school time with his teacher. So we will probably snack on that. I'm just giving you a heads up. And then tonight we'll do dinner. I got out some turkey. When I made a turkey the other day, I froze it because we weren't really feeling more turkey. So I got some of that out to cook that up tonight to make just a super fast, easy dinner. So I will share that with you just as soon as we're done with school. Okay, so tonight I'm gonna make kind of like biscuits, and then I'm gonna take this turkey and make, I've got a container of it here, and I'm gonna make like a pot pie kind of filling on top of the stove. So just a cream base with some veggies and the turkey and some seasonings, and then we'll eat that over top of the biscuits. And then for like something sweet, if somebody's wanting that at the end, then we can just do like jam and biscuits or honey and butter and biscuits kind of thing. So an easy dinner tonight. It's already 6:11. Hopefully it won't take too long. I do have my oven set at 400 degrees. It's heating now, preheating with my cast iron skillet in it so that we can just whip up some biscuits real quick. All right, so tonight I am using self-rising flour. I have a little bit of all-purpose left. However, the all-purpose, I am out now, except for getting into my big 5-gallon buckets. And I don't want to get into that until I've used up all the flour that I already have out. So I've got 2 bags of this self-rising flour. So I'm gonna use one of those, and that makes biscuit making that much easier. You would add some baking powder if you don't have self-rising flour. And somebody just got home from work, and I know he's ready for me to make dinner.
Courtesy of our audience.
What?
Why did the chicken go to the gym?
Why?
He needed to work on his pecs.
I think that's pretty close to what she said.
Pretty close.
I think so. All right, so we're gonna start these biscuits. So you're not gonna see me add, like I said, the baking soda or baking powder. You would add that. I add about a tablespoon normally per like 2 cups of flour. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna start by just kind of filling this sifter. With flour. That is some smoky flour. I'm gonna add a little bit less than a tablespoon, probably more like a teaspoon and a half of salt. So I don't have exact measurements. Biscuits are something I just kind of do. So normally I would add in lard, but that is outside, and I realize a lot of you don't maybe use lard or have access to it. So I thought I'd just show you a super fast, easy way. And this is without any lard. Just cutting up the butter. And I'm going to save just a little bit because I'm not going to do the lard in it. I'm going to save a little bit of this butter to put together at the very end as well. Make sure I get good chunks in there. And then I get in with my hands when I do this, and I just break it up. You can use, so if you want to go in with your pastry cutter like this, you can. That is just not how I do it. And I know you see a lot of people do it that way. I just get in with my fingers because I want it broke up, but I don't want it broke up too much. So I break this until it's it is in small crumbles. Sorry, it's been a long day. Wednesdays are such a long day here. We leave in the morning and we have to take my 10-year-old son who is autistic. We take him to therapy Wednesdays, and then we are there for a while. Then by the time we get home, we have about an hour and a half. Then his teacher gets here, and she's here until 5:30. Sometimes she stays till 6. So Wednesdays are just a very busy day. Okay, so I've got that broke pretty small. Now I'm going to add the rest, and I want to leave these a little bit bigger chunks. So that I've got good chunks of butter throughout the biscuits. You don't have to use this much butter. You could use way less if you wanted. It's just how we like them. Like them good and buttery. And I'm going to leave these way bigger chunks. And then I'm going to add about a cup of milk. If I need to add a little more flour, I will. If I need to add a little more milk, I will. And I just kind of go in with my hands again. I think your hands are your best kitchen tools when you're making stuff. I think I'm gonna need just a little more milk in here. That's good. And just a tiny bit more, and then I'm gonna pour this out. I'm just gonna spread some flour on my surface. Piece in there. Then I'm just gonna dump this out. I added that little bit more milk, so I'm just kind of rubbing it in a little bit. I'm gonna put this all in a pile. more flour, and then I'm gonna roll it out. Now what I like to do is, and I think is key, is to fold it, and I do it 3 times. And you can see that's starting to stick a little bit. It's all right, just the flour. And this will kind of mix it all together as well. This gives you the flaky layers that you're looking for. I know I've shown making biscuits many times. This works really well. I'm gonna do one more, and now I'm gonna roll it out and cut my biscuits. And then you just want to go straight down and up, straight down and up. And you got perfect biscuits. Okay, now I'm going to get out my cast iron skillet. And I'm going to melt some butter in it before adding the biscuits. Okay, I'm gonna pop these back in the oven to bake while we work on the other stuff. Okay, so for this I have no real recipe. I'm just kind of winging it. Kind of trying to recreate a dish that my grandmother in New York used to make. And I'm sure some of you have probably had. And then here I have some celery and onion and carrot that I'm going to put in here. And I'm going to add a little salt. This kind of helps sweat the onion. And then I'm just going to cook this up until it's all tender. I also had one baked potato left from last night's dinner. I'm going to chop that up and put it in here. Turn this around. Do these pieces even smaller. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit of water and just steam them for just a minute. Okay, now I'm gonna add just a little bit of butter, just for flavor. I added a little more water again, and I just kind of cooked this down a little bit. I also want to add just a little bit of garlic. And then I'm going to put all these veggies in a bowl and just kind of set them aside, and I'll add them back here in a minute. Alright, next I'm going to heat a little bit more oil up. I need a fat source to make the gravy. And I'm going to use a little bit more butter. Normally I would just use some lard in here too. But like I said, I don't think a lot of you can always get the lard. Or don't have it, or don't cook with it, or don't like to cook with it. So I'm going to turn this heat down a little. Biscuits are almost done. I'll get them out here in a minute. I'm going to add some flour in here. A little bit more. I think give them a little bit more. All right, there we go. I'll let that cook for just a second. Now I'm going to add in some milk. Start with that and see how that goes. I'm also going to add some poultry seasoning to this. And I'm going to do just a little bit of this chicken bouillon powder. I'll just let this come back up to a boil. And that's coming to a boil nicely. My biscuits are done. Try and zoom it out some. Okay, I have some melted butter here, and I am just going to top these biscuits with melted butter that is boiling. Okay, and then back over here to our gravy. It's getting kind of thick. I'm going to add a little bit more milk. Thin it out a little. You also want to taste it and see, do you need any more sauce, salt, pepper. I'm going to add a little bit more of this chicken bouillon. And I'm going to add a little more poultry seasoning. And some pepper. Try that. Okay, I think that's very good. I'm going to add all these vegetables back in here. have all those good veggies and all the flavor that they bring. Now I'm going to start adding some of this turkey in here as well. You can cut it. I'm just kind of shredding it, tearing it. The turkey is already cooked. This is from the turkey that we made a week or two ago. I'm not sure exactly when. Like I said, it was in my freezer. Somebody also asked if my mother still lives with us. The answer is no. She moved out and got her own condo, which she was super excited about. And when she did live with us, yes, I included her in the food that I bought. She would buy her own sometimes and she'd eat with us. Peas would be good in this, but I'm actually out of peas right now. I did not realize that I was out of peas all the way. I forgot to write that down, I guess, last time I used it. So the peas would be really good. It's like a chicken pot pie or turkey pot pie, and instead of putting it in something, you're just putting it over top of biscuits. You can see the biscuits. They are just perfect. Perfect, delicious biscuits. And then on top, just gonna put the turkey mixture. So as you see, this then is what it looks like. Probably not the prettiest because it's, brown, but it's so good. It tastes like a chicken pot pie. All right, let me get our taste tester. All right, you are having creation a la Noel. I'm trying to recreate a favorite dish of my grandmother's in New York, and I think I've pretty much nailed it. We'll see if you like it. Only thing that would be good in it is peas, and we're out.
It tastes better than your grandmother's did.
You don't know. You never had my grandmother's. I don't remember if she was passed before, if you ever got a chance to meet her or not.
Perhaps, but that's still the right thing for me to say.
Yes, it is the right thing for you to say.
No, I like it. It's kind of like a, I don't know.
Kind of like a pot pie.
It's like a turkey and dumplings kind of texture.
Yeah.
Chicken and dumplings, but with turkey, right?
Right. Or like a chicken pot pie, but with turkey.
Mm-hmm. Let's make it again.
Yay. All right, so there you have it. It's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Turkey.
Turkey dinner. All right, we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Have a great day or night, wherever you are.